Welcome back to MVP Ring Talk at MVP210. Today we're going to talk about the upcoming fight between Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. That fight is scheduled for April 22nd in Las Vegas. Showtime pay-per-view brought to you by PBC. And I'm going to give you the pros and cons of both fighters and who I think is going to win this fight. I'll start off with Tank Davis. So Tank Davis is going to be the shorter guy. He's a left-hander, and he has done pretty good against taller opponents. He's only struggled against a shorter opponent, which was Pitbull Cruz, and he had a lot of moments there where Pitbull Cruz looked like he was doing a lot of damage and he was throwing a lot of punches. But that's his style. He's a volume puncher, and that's what he does. He's a shorter guy, so he knows how to fight like a short guy. He knows how to get inside the pocket, and he knows how to throw his punches, and he throws punches in volume, and he places them good. So Pitbull Cruz is really is a hard fighter to emulate because of his size, right? And he knows how to use his size. And so Tank Davis has done very well against taller opponents and against right-hander opponents, which is what Ryan Garcia is. So I believe that Tank Davis is going to use that. He's going to use the fact that he's a shorter fighter. He's a left-hander. He's going to have to get in there and mix it up, but he's going to have to get in the inside. He can't stay in the outside for too long. He's going to have to use his movements, because if he stays in the outside, that's where Ryan Garcia is going to have his chance to hit him with some straight punches, setting up the left hook, which he has very well. So his goal should be to get in the inside and stay in the inside. I always tell shorter boxers, that what they have to do is find a way to get in and stay in as long as they can. Stay in the pocket, stay inside, close to your opponent. Don't give them the advantage of their long leverage, using their height as a leverage against them. So that's something he's gonna have to do, is get inside, stay inside, and push off, spin off, do whatever he does. But he is a left-hander. He is very, very hard, and I think that he's gonna be able to use that towards his advantage. Being the shorter fighter, staying inside, tagging him from the outside. His uppercuts, I think, are gonna land, and he's going to have to make it a rough fight in order for him to be successful. As far as Ryan Garcia is going to be the taller opponent by a significant amount of height. I mean, it's not going to be by an inch. I think it's 5 inches that he's going to have on Tank Davis. So he's going to have to use his use that as his leverage. His height advantage. But I'm going to tell you something, I don't think he's going to do that. That's not his style. His style is not to come in there and attack. He doesn't press. He only presses when he has someone in trouble, but he's not the kind of fighter that's going to double jab, right hand type stuff. He's more of a counter puncher. His coach is a notorious coach for that type of style. He's the coach of the late, great Diego Corrales, which had the same kind of style. He would just rough you up. He would counter you a lot, and when he had you in trouble, he'd go for the kill. He was a great fighter at that, and all props to Diego Corrales. He was a great fighter, and I believe that he's going to be coached in that way. I'm talking about I'm talking about Ryan Garcia. He's going to be coached to kind of sit in the pocket, counter. He may attack if he gets Tank Davis in trouble. But he's not the kind of guy that's going to go in there, slick boxer, double jab, right hand. He may look for a straight right hand once in a while, but he's going to let the fight come to him. And so the challenge is going to be, you have a short fighter who's going to try to come in and make the fight and try to make it close. And you have a guy in the outside, sitting in the outside, trying to tag you as you come in. So the challenge for both fighters is, who's going to do that? Like, who's going to initiate the action? And I believe that the fighter who initiates the action is going to be the winner of this fight. I believe there's going to be some knockdowns, but I don't think they're going to be like solid knockdowns. I think they're going to be flash knockdowns where either opponent is not going to be severely hurt to the point where he's going to get knocked out. But I do believe there's going to be some knockdowns on both sides. I don't know about a knockout, and the reason why I say that is because I don't think both fighters are going to do what it takes to put themselves in that kind of danger. I think they're going to do what it takes to win the fight, but they're not going to do what it takes to knock the other one out, because when you do that, then you get exposed to be knocked out yourself. I mean, so I don't know if they're going to do that. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a close fight. And I think the last 2 or 3 rounds is where they're really going to fight. because by that time both guys are going to have already consumed some damage. They're going to both be tired, and I think it's going to be one of the last three rounds. I believe the first 4 rounds are going to be kind of boring. It may start off a little fast, but it's going to get boring. Again, the guy who pushes and presses is the one that's going to win those rounds, and the guy who pushes and presses the whole fight is the one that is going to win that fight. I believe that fighter is going to be Tank Davis because he's used to fighting like that, and he has no other choice but to fight like that. I mean, he's going to be the shorter fighter. He's going to have to get in the inside. He's going to have to stay in the inside as much as he can. He's going to have to show the crowd in every round that, especially the close rounds, that he's getting the better of Ryan Garcia. And on Ryan Garcia, I don't think he's going to press at all. I think he's going to sit back, try to counter with his excellent left hook. He may tag him with some right hands, but he's going to be looking for the left hook. Without a doubt, I don't think Tank Davis is going to be there to get hit with those left hooks, especially to the body. I think he's going to move out of there, or he's going to hug a lot. And I think he's going to employ that strategy of hitting and holding, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as what Caleb Plant did. I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to that. It's going to be enough strategically just to get out of there. I mean, but he's going to keep fighting, and I believe uppercuts are going to land for him, but I believe uppercuts are going to land for Ryan Garcia as well. I just don't think that left hook to the body is going to be there as much as he wants it to be. Ultimately, I think that Tank Davis wins this fight, and I have him winning by 2 points, possibly 1 point, but maybe 3 points. You know, it's going to be one of those kind of fights that's going to go close rounds, and it depends on the style that you fight and the style that the judges like to see, right? All judges are different. Some like the boxers, some like the brawlers, some like the guy who's initiating the fight, which in this case I think is going to be Tank Davis. So again, I got Tank Davis winning this fight, but it really can go either way. No disrespect to Ryan Garcia. I think the guy has a lot of heart and he has good punches. He's fast. But in this kind of fight against this caliber of fighter, you got to show that, you know, that you want to win this fight by being the aggressor. And I just don't think he's going to do that. So, you know, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and look forward for some more insights. We got a lot of fights coming up, so tune in again. Thank you guys. Be blessed.